Today's reaction is in modern so week leads mom in tears, must love more sons wearing every on mom's house, but this is a venom. Like, the link to the video will be in the description below. Go in second month. So let's into this reaction 3, 2, 1.
Crew, I'm gonna tell you right now, you look like you're moving up.
Really?
On Rye Guy, like you're getting, I'd be a little bit nervous, Rye Guy. He's coming for you.
Should be.
You still got a job.
Serious, you don't.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Getting me freshly ready and washed. Actually, my hair was really pretty yesterday, so you don't even know that I look like a total disgusting, sweaty animal this morning. I went on a really long run that was really painful, and I almost ended it crying because my foot hurt so bad. I think I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, months ago maybe. Arthritis in my big toe, and it has been so great and so easy and so awesome. And today, of all days, I decided to act up halfway through my run. I've been trying to get ready. We have to dress up a little bit today. Trying to find shoes that are comfortable. I don't know that I did a good job, but that's what it is. We have something really exciting today. We got tickets 9 months ago to Hamilton. It's here in Salt Lake, and we're so excited. I wanted to take the older kids. I got tickets for Maddie, Ryler, and crew. Just getting ready for the day, finally. You guys, cute Ryler came home, showed me the video of how last night went, dropping off the door for his date.
Let's go, baby.
He asked her to homecoming last night, so if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's really cute. Ryler showed me the video of her response. Her mom was videoing it, and you guys, I think everything that we are going through and like all the things that have come up for us lately finally came out. Watched it, and I started crying. Ryler's looking at me like, what's going on? Started crying, really started crying. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's like, you must be really tired. It makes me teary. I think if you've watched our last maybe week and a half's videos, you guys have seen we've had like so many really awesome big things. Eventually it catches up to me, and I just like feel it all, and it comes out in really weird ways, coming out in emotions today. Ryler starting high school, Ryler getting his license, Maddie getting engaged. Really big things to happen within 6 days of each other. We are so excited. We are over the moon for all of those things. I think emotions are wearing on and coming out. I'm so sorry for anyone that interacts with me today because I'll probably cry. Excited to take the kids and show them actual Hamilton. Brandon and I saw it for our first time in New York, and that was amazing. Brandon and I and Madison actually saw it in New York, and it's just incredible. So this will be our 3rd time seeing it in person. It's amazing. Can't wait to show Ryler and crew. Great afternoon and evening. Really fun. So we're gonna take you guys on a part of that. We're gonna go out to dinner and have a great day. It's gonna be really awesome.
Hamilton.
Oh, looking pretty. Sigma. Oh yeah, gotta grab these. Holy cow. These are some pretty good seats, Mom. Well scored. My fiance, I've lost my fiance. Coming down to crew in 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Oh, that's what we came to see. This place is actually like really cool. I didn't even know it existed. Love the subway. I was gonna say, everyone in my school.
Probably gonna steal that.
Back from pretty full day at Hamilton.
Let me tell you, sweet
The
spot
food
with
did
plays
look good,
and
yeah.
shows, doing the matinee really just works
It
out
was really
nicely.
weird coming out. I guess it's interesting because sounds like a weird flex. We've only seen it in New York and Broadway.
Jeez, Brandon.
But not because like that's so cool and special, but like I didn't even know they did this traveling thing. I didn't know that you could go to Salt Lake and see like a Broadway caliber show. I just thought that it was only as good as it is if you were there in New York City. So that whole vibe of going in at night, you walk out into Times Square, it's all lit up, it's nighttime. So when we got done with this and I walked out and it was still light outside, I was like, wow, like we still have some of the daylight. It's still light right now.
Yeah.
And that was great, but it is long because you're supposed to be in your seats an hour before, which we didn't really do, but it was like we're still there early.
We were there like 20 minutes before.
It's a 3-hour play or something, close to that with the intermission and everything like that.
Long.
You take pictures, blah, blah. And we went to dinner right across the street after at Brio, one of Mom's favorites. By the time you got home, plus it's like a 40-minute drive there and back, that was a full day of just going to see Hamilton.
All-day event.
I have to ask you though, Mindy, because as I did mention, I didn't even realize this is the third time we've seen it. Saw it, you and I, when we were in New York, saw it with Maddie in New York as well for her 19th birthday, I believe, which was very, very cool. First time we went, that was like our first couples trip without kids like almost ever. I remember you surprised me with that for like an anniversary trip, gift or something like that.
It was an anniversary trip. We went just a couple of days after our actual anniversary. We spent, I think, 5 days there. My mom watched the kids.
And it was our first time to New York. One of the hidden secrets here at Grand Central Station, the best subs in town. Can I get a meatball footlong? It was underground subway? Wrong subway. Sorry about that. Dan and Shell did. That was back when they were like vlogging and they did a whole video about being parents and they had the kids playing on Daniel's drums.
2 days.
You guys, look where we are. Right, guys, this is the top from the Empire State Building.
Oh my gosh. And I have to laugh because they got the kids off to school and Michelle accidentally slept through her alarm. Cute Daniel got up, got the kids off to school, did everyone's hair. Michelle gets woken up and she's like, oh my gosh, the kids.
And Daniel's like, it's done.
It's done.
Our first time in New York, incredible experience.
Oh, we did everything.
And
I think I was more tired on that trip than I've been in the last
I was gonna
10
say,
years.
we ran it so hard. You're on your feet a lot, able to drive anywhere, so you want to do it all.
And you want to see everything.
So to see, maybe this is a little bit too much on the whole Hamilton, but I was not that excited for a Broadway show. I'm just not like into like plays and shows. We went and saw Lion King and everyone's like, it will be life changing. And I was like, it was exactly what I thought. Super boring. I'm sorry, I didn't like the Lion King one. I know, people are probably starting to hate me right now, but I just am not like,
I hate you right
I have
now.
a hard time like paying attention. They seem like long if there's not like explosions and rib dudes with their shirts off. I'm just kidding. Just not into it.
I don't even know.
Anyways, so then we went to Hamilton. I was like, I mean, it's about American history. We'll see how this goes. And I was beside myself. I was
Blown away.
driving Mindy nuts because after every song, I would jump out of my seat for a standing ovation. She's like, you do that at the end. You don't do it after every song.
He did give a very...
I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then was obsessed with it and listened to the soundtrack constantly and was so into it. We went and bought shirts.
Da-da-da!
We were just so into it. Anyways, we gotta give Maddie this experience. So we took her to it when we went back to New York at the Richard Rodgers Theater, which is very cool, right there on Broadway. Top-notch performance. We're talking about...
It's like a vibe doing it in New York.
It is. So in my mind, I thought that those were like, I think they still are like the A-list best of the best play actors. And so I thought when you went and saw it locally, it was like a local talent. It's gonna be stuck with like the BYU's singing men's choir. A lot of talented people, but I'm like, to do Hamilton at the Broadway level.
Have to be on point.
Oh my gosh. And some of the raps are so quick. You have to have like very serious lyric spitting skills. You know what I mean? So I was pleasantly surprised when this show started. I was like, oh dang, we are getting the full experience. They have the full set that they had at Broadway. They have, I guess it's a traveling squad. So they are a Broadway-based team that there's like the tryouts for it. You get the callbacks, you get the role, and then they got the people who perform nightly. They're in Broadway, in New York City, of course, and they have this traveling squad that goes around. They will perform different venues around the country. They are, I'm telling you right now, I was gonna ask you, what do you think? How did it compare to the New York experience?
Oh, I actually thought, I don't know, I think there's something with seeing it your very first time, like you're kind of stick to those
That will always be the best one.
that played those roles.
To me,
They're
that
like
guy was Hamilton. That guy was George
favorite.
Washington. Yeah, for sure.
Those people are kind of like your favorite. You just love it. There is a vibe to walking out of there and going
Unbeatable.
and grabbing like
And
pizza.
so much of the play talks about how anything can happen in New York and you're a new man in New York. And to be in New York as they're talking about how like you can change your life in New York, total vibe.
It was so cool.
But from like a performance, like actual play perspective, did you feel like you got slighted? Was it any less of an amazing experience?
It wasn't slighted. I thought the performance was incredible. To get kids engaged in like history, it's really difficult. But
Well, I knew
if you
crew would
rap
like it because it's rap. And they have like literal, like if you don't know Hamilton by this point, I feel like everybody's because now it's on Disney Plus and everything. But like they have rap battles that are Congress meetings, and I was like, I mean, the kids will eat this up. They love rap battles. My opinion on it, it was the same exact level of amazingness. Like I still wanted to jump out of my seat after every single song. It was still incredible. Like it hit you, felt the emotions, the ups and downs. Like to tell the family experience. It was amazing. So in my kind of breakdown of the perspectives between the New York and the Salt Lake City version or a traveling version, seeing it in New York, walking out to Times Square, obviously that wins that one. One thing that is really nice, because Richard Rodgers Theater has been around a long time. I know it's an iconic venue, but it's kind of small. Bathrooms are like massive lines up these stairs. This theater we went to, the Echoes Theater, was like multi-level, stars in the skies, all brand new, very modern, and that was a separate vibe that we couldn't get any other way. So the theater itself, incredible theater, incredible venue to have that out, and be able to walk out and go right to dinner. I did wish that when the doors opened that there'd be Times Square out there.
I know.
Grab the boys real quick. I know you guys are in the midst of having fun, doing things, being teenagers. You know what's weird?
Yeah.
Weird to me that I forget that you guys are both in high
Yeah.
school because ninth grade is technically the start of high school. I mean, high school to me in my
Yeah.
brain starts, but you guys, I'm looking at a couple high schoolers here. Like I got a couple high schoolers. And crew, I'm gonna tell you right now, you look like you're moving up
Yeah.
on Rye Guy. Like you're getting, I'd be a little bit nervous,
Yeah.
Rye Guy. He's coming for you.
Should be.
You-
Still got a job. I'm
See
fine.
that you
Just
dumb.
really quick, speaking of being high schoolers, cool kids, swaggy teens, all that other stuff, skibby charisma and all. You just got a little dose of American history. Did you realize that you just went to history class, got a full deep dive on the American Revolution?
I wish every class was like
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say if that was history class. That's my elective right there. That's the best class ever.
So, real talk, what was your take on Hamilton? You have never seen it on Disney Plus, never seen it in person. I had my first experience in New York with Mom, and I was wowed, blown away. That doesn't mean you had to love it, but what did you think of it?
I thought it was sick. I love the rap. All the characters were really funny. That King dude, whatever.
King George, that was he was like iconically
He's
funny in that. Yeah, very funny.
Yeah, me personally, I really like rap, so it's like, that was like perfect for me. You don't realize it until you think about it like 5 seconds after. You're like, oh, that was nice.
It had some like good roasts and like some battles I was saying that were fun and like some really good, I'm talking like
Yeah.
high quality hip hop rap. But then you realize, like Cruz said, wait a minute, they just talked about the Boston Tea Party, signing the
Yeah.
Declaration. Like they just threw in a bunch of history, made it rhyme, made it a funny slam, and it's all true. That was a piece of magic, I think.
cool.
Really wanted you guys to have a chance to see it and experience it. Mom and I talked about this. You guys know we saw it on Broadway in New York, and I thought that you'd get
New York.
like a second tier experience.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, that was as good as when we saw
Really?
it. That was
It
phenomenal.
felt like top notch. Like
The set was so
super
It was
high end.
super
Like it wasn't some put together cardboard one that they traveled with. That thing was like the
$100,000,
full thing.
I guess.
my favorite guy was Thomas Jefferson, but it just sounds weird being like, oh, my favorite's Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, think of how nerdy that sounds out with your friends. Oh, bro, Thomas Jefferson is my boy.
Jefferson.
Hamilton brought it to life, you guys. So,
it
anyways,
was Thomas.
glad you liked it. Glad we got a chance to do that. Don't know that necessarily we're gonna start becoming like playgoers, but Hamilton, that one is.
Definitely one of
Yeah,
the
well,
ones.
definitely.
Recommend it.
All in all, great day. Going to see Hamilton. It was actually fun. I don't think we utilized this phrase enough. While Maddie was here with Mitchell on her engagement day, it was a lot of fun to talk about her fiance.
My fiance, I've lost my fiance.
Yeah.
Just sounded cool saying fiance.
And honestly, some of you are probably thinking, why didn't you bring Mitchell? I bought these tickets almost a year ago.
We never really mentioned that. I forgot this was coming up because you got the tickets a year
I
ago.
bought them in October or November of last year.
And sometimes that's how these traveling Broadway things work because they are very popular.
Yeah.
I'm learning now. And there's limited seating that when the tickets release, especially for a show like Hamilton, it's going to be very popular. You got to get on and buy them like right then. They're sold out. And that happened to be almost a full year ago. And at that time, he was not a fiance. Next one, Mitchell, you'll be there.
Here we go. We love you. Thank you for hanging out with us today. It's been a really awesome day, but make sure you come back tomorrow. We have a crazy week ahead. Love you. We'll see you later.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Yo, looking pretty Sigma with that. Oh, wait, are we in the middle? Coming down the crew in 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Oh, that's what we came to see.
There was an emotional week. Liz mom in tears. Myself love more son wearing every on mom's out, but this is all we venom. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check out and pop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell so you can be notified when I upload in my bye.